Welcome to Master Gaming. Thanks for tuning in. If you can please subscribe, it really helps the channel go a long way. And in this part, we have Hecate's Twist Confession, which is coming up just here in a moment. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching.
I do wish to
Happy
see
gaming.
firsthand whether your skill at fishing has improved, yet unfortunately I have other matters that I must attend to now. You had an audience with the three Fates. Your incantation from so many nights ago must have taken effect. Hermes indicated they're in good spirits, but shall be continuing their leave. Well done drawing them out, nevertheless.
Thank you, Headmistress. I get the impression that they sought me more so than the other way around, but at least we know they're safe. They also mentioned you.
They did they? In what capacity?
They said you've... well, is there someplace more private where we can discuss this, do you think?
Let's to the springs. You've earned the rest. And we can sit and talk about what's on your mind, and theirs. But that's not bad. So, what do the three weaving sisters know of me then, You were about to say.
They told me... I believe the phrase they used was you had pulled some strings. They didn't elaborate, but suggested I ask you about it.
Pulled strings. I know full well what they meant. But to this point, I was uncertain whether they did. Let me twist your question back. What do you suppose they implied?
I got the sense they felt that you had altered their designs somehow. Pulling strings, changing their weavings, and not in a small way either, but I merely guess.
You don't merely anything, Melinoe. Well, if those three already know my past, you ought to know it too. And 'tis easier to explain, I suppose, if you look upon me as I am.
Headmistress, what? You're beautiful. But what is this? I don't understand. Some trick you're playing, or some glamour, or...
No. The trick is when the veil is on. Look upon me, and do not avert your eyes. I know those eyes better than you.
You're... How is this possible? Who are you?
When I was a mere babe, I washed up on the bank of the Hecate with naught but moonlight to guide me. Selene looked out for me, informed me that the Titan Kronos took my family, and that I alone escaped. Thus, I trained.
You trained for the task. Death to Kronos. You attempted all of that before I did.
Before is not entirely correct. I was a capable student, but very raw. Vengeance was my headmistress. And one night I found the wretch, spewed every curse that I knew, and descended into the abyss of his subconscious.
But I had you to teach me to descend to the abyss of the subconscious. You mean to say you figured it out entirely on your own? That's impossible.
Speaking from experience, I beg to differ. But at any rate, something did go awry. Time and nightmare fused, and I discovered I was someplace else. I sought the end of time, but had arrived somewhere closer to the beginning.
And then you lived for eons, waiting for the weavings of the fates and me for a second chance. Headmistress, Gods.
I dared not tamper with the Fates' designs more than was strictly needed. In this form, I ingratiated myself to your father and mother, became handmaiden to the Queen, in fact. Thus, when Kronos inevitably struck, they gave their newborn daughter not to the river Styx, but to me.
Then You did everything in your power to prepare me, so that I might succeed where you failed.
Correct. 'Tis as I always told you, I am not your mother, Melinoe. Neither did I have one myself. However, I had reason to be confident in your abilities. So, there you are. Oh, you must hate me for all this.
No. How can you even say that still, Headmistress? I love you. And you are my mother, whether you can admit it or not. And even if we're far too much alike.
I love you too, of course, Melinoe, with all my heart and soul. Far more than I could ever love myself. And I am so sorry for all that you had to endure. For the family you never had.
But I have my family. I have you.
An Area soul must know of this, I trust you understand. The three fates, fine, and we and no one else. Now then, shall we pretend that none of this transpired?
I'll be discreet, of course, but won't pretend. Broker.
You got there. Even Mother Nyx's weapons favor you. Always thought the nocturnal arms would wake for me first. Guess the fates had other ideas.
I think the fates had you covered. You're the bearer of Stygius, vanquisher of heroes, gods, and titans.
Seems it was due for a long break.
You did it. Been hearing Shade say something's changing on Olympus. That the fates themselves decided that the gods will soon be ruling with a lighter touch. That sounds different.
I think soon there may be relative to gods, not mortals, but what I've heard is much the same. At the dawn of the new age, mortals are to choose their paths themselves.
An age where neither the gods nor the fates are dictating each moment of our lives or deaths. Hard to imagine. Who would we even blame if things went wrong then, eh?
You'll find someone, I'm sure. Drink of the earth. Shouldn't be too long. I'm short on bones.
Way to stick it to that Kronos guy. While I do not wish to insinuate you're some kind of slacker, nonetheless, I can't help but observe it's been more than a few nights since last you vanquished me, young one.
I thought my training here was more or less complete, Commander. All the nocturnal arms are at my disposal, and I know them well. Am I to keep reducing you to dust?
Well, the choice is ultimately yours, of course, but lest you forget, there's always more for you to learn, and only one way to learn it.
By hitting you repeatedly.
And often. Now, come on! Shine on with those. Get some heat.
This loadout's worth a shot. Here already. Chaos.
Commence this trial from this point, beginning now.
Keep practicing, Skiller. Water spouts activated.
A new age is to dawn soon enough, is that it? That much the three fates can guarantee, but otherwise we can do as we please. Well, fine. If mortals think they can get on without our intervention, I should like to see them try.
Vested in me.
Such a big deal with the three fates going on about a distant time. You're telling me that in the span of, I don't know, 20-something mortal generations, things might change? Ah, you don't say.
My silver. Silence. Come, lurkers. I can sting too. Fine work as always.
Such mindless, flailing persistence on your part.
This again. I'm going back where I belong.
Why do you so wish to wait from such a That was, of course, a very different time.
The Smith God's power. Like waking from a dream. I accept this message.
My tears, pains
Fine work as always. The drain. You know, I thought the sirens were supposed to be the singing ones, but it's always you flapping your gills at me, Skilla.
Don't listen to her, gals. Your backup vocals are the backbone of this act. I've got the voice, you've got the music, we've got the magic. Let's give her a little taste, huh? We are Skilla and the Sirens!
Sing about that. Good find. Experiment complete? Return to Shadow now.
I'll be sufficiently amused by your attempt.
see here. Become what I seek. It'll be worth the wait. Hence I go. Skipped me ahead. Something's happened.
The goddess of love is not accustomed to being observed.
All quiet. Out of my way. Sigil.
I see why you became the star pupil of the Witch of the Crossroads, sweetness. Because you've learned much of love in a short time, and with only a bit of guidance. Your heart is certainly in the right place.
Faster. I'm commandeering this vessel. The sea claims another. Aphrodite, your genuine enthusiasm, even in the face of such hardship, is so much of what makes you beautiful and inspirational beyond compare. I feel as though ambrosia such as this symbolizes all the love you have to give.
Oh, you're so very kind. Though it never gets old, I'm used to everybody fawning over my looks. But if you can see past that, the inner beauty I possess, then you know far more of love and beauty than most.
Olympus, I accept this message. Charon's ship.
Well, well.
Transfer now. Set. In the name of Hades. You're in my way. So what's it like having been forcibly dragged back to hell this many times? At least you know where you truly belong.
You and me both, babe. You're the one who's not supposed to be up here. As for getting dragged back down, it's no big deal. I can just fly on back.
But as soon as your strength falters, the spirits of the dead shall take hold of you again. Many of them probably seek vengeance for something you did.
Well, then they can have a piece of me and feel all better about themselves. After all, I've got so much to give. Come here, babe. I'll be right with you. We're not through. No, come on, wait.
She never learns. And check. Sting away. Return to Shadow now.
I have observed the outcome of this trial with keen interest.
Thank you, Chaos.
Oh, dang.
The depths of the abyss. Chaos, take me. To the House of Hades. May you shine forever bright, Sister Selene, my big sister, who protected me and guided me and taught me so much of patience and grace. This offering cannot begin to convey how much it means to me to have you in my life.
You need not spare such words for me, though I am grateful for them, little star. As for the ambrosia, I shall keep it for a time we silver sisters next may share of it together. As with the bond between us, it shall only grow in quality with age.
I bid you shine for me again tonight.
I sense that something is amiss tonight, as though I did not find you by my will. The pitch-black stone, I see, of course. It is a weight on everything that we perceive. impressive as always.
I did not know what to expect from you before we met, Lord Ares. But I've found that you have a certain candor others lack. Thank you for always being clear with me.
I must admit, I do not frequently receive such offerings because of my demeanor. Many are so easily unsettled by honesty, by various passions. You seem not to be my kin. The fates have been discovered after all, and they intend to take a break from all their traditional manipulations. I do not entirely believe it, but war would be so exhilarating were its victors never preordained.
Delivery.
Some sort of new age is in store then. Take it you heard all about that firsthand, Em. Guess it'll be here before we know it, as things like that tend to go. We'll be ready, and even if not, we'll act fast.
Yes.
Choose your path.
What do we have in here? Olympus, I accept this message. Blood and darkness. We're settled.
Thus you have risen.
Welcome, sunshine. Such a relief to feel their prophecies again. They even now foretell the dawning of a new and different age. Plenty of time to prepare. Though let's make the most of it, right?
Excellent. Foes eliminated. Lord Charon, I've returned. Olympus, I accept this message.
You chose to face me thus. Tell me something now, Melinoe. Who is the fiercest enemy that you have overcome in all of this? Kronos? Typhon?
I know what you insinuate, Headmistress. Hecate. I got in my own way more than any of my foes. Save for you, perhaps, but that's more or less the same thing.
The limits we impose upon ourselves inhibit what we can achieve. Overcoming those limits is extraordinarily difficult. But you have done it now, again and again. You dare, guy!
Did you see that, Chaos?
Your rival has fallen.
Return to Shadow now.
This facet of reality is clearer to me now.
Trial finished.
Ah, something's up.
Infinite possibilities. I see what needs to be done. There's that rancid scent. Spindles. Grandmother, you've stood by me ever since we met, and I felt our bond from the start. May this ambrosia commemorate not just our past, but our future. For I feel I still have so much to learn about you, and learn from you.
I shall accept this, but no more. Know that your mother and I always had our struggles, Flower. It was only once she lived her own life, rather than my idea of it, that our withered connection started to heal. May your and my relationship grow quickly past that point. The Weavers of Destiny have sprouted up from the earth once again. And conveniently, right after we quelled the Titan's uprising without them having to intervene. We never could depend on the fates.
Hold still. Keenest blades of all. What a stench.
Sister blades of Melinoe, sir. Delicate looking, but damn near indestructible. Light as a feather, too. This is gonna be a treat.
Down we go. These always go back. All right. Hear me, on my authority. gentle and brisk. Conceal one of the other paths. Lord Charon set up shop.
Showtime.
Skilla, I've noticed your song I Am Gonna Claw may be inspired by true events. Is trying to drown me not sufficiently entertaining that I must also be the subject of your ridicule?
Oh, how can you be so egotistical even? I had that song worked out since way before you showed up. Any and all similarity is entirely coincidence.
Come on, insulting my hair and attire, making claims that I'm obsessed with you. But if I'm not the subject of the song, who was, pray tell?
No need to get personal, lady. If I go sharing every detail of my private life with every deranged fan who barges in here, then it wouldn't be a private life, would it? It's everybody!
Keep practicing. My claim. Check. Hit me then. Return to Shadow now.
You may go no further. That is all part of the trial.
Trial done.
Who did that?
Very well then. Already come this far?
I have an interest in evaluating this domain.
golden once again. Now my reward.
Not if I open up a few more rifts, it won't. The Earth itself could swallow all of those ungrateful little outs if the seas don't do it first. I'm routed.
All is possible.
Appointed by the fates themselves to rule this world, are prophesized to just back off a bit? Take more of a light touch? Huh. Then so we shall. No questioning those three. Although I doubt mortals shall like the change.
Very well. Ugh, what? Venomous fiends. Olympus, I accept this message. This one. Greater might. for what's mine.
The Fates supposedly are no longer deciding what will happen from here out, except big stuff like new ages and such. Don't know how we're supposed to tell the difference, whether everything is planned by them or ours to decide.
Show me the way. Superior might. I can get out now. Fair trade. Getting to roam free here, don't you? Now.
Small variances in your actions led to this.
Oh, bad dog. The depths of chaos. Convenient. I feel strange.
It may require multiple attempts.
Grow strong. Flourish. it up.
I grow weary of this interminable stalemate. Take now my strength, young lady, and crash through the enemy ranks like a bolt in the night.
Just one more.
Your headmistress informed me that you finally located the three fates. Then all is finally set right. Although I feel as before, perhaps they wish to see what shall transpire if we each continue plotting out the course of our own lives.
Twilight curse.
To fish has not been lost on me, my niece. And you caught more types of water denizens than I can easily count. You already have my finest blessings. You now also have my deep respect.
The ocean's fury. Thank you for your service. Another two remain. Flourish and reveal my path. Hear me, on my authority. 2 down. They'll drown.
All for you!
Olympus in your father's house, and I had the pleasure of accompanying her. One day, she didn't show up. I knew right then and there something was off.
I'll break you from your shell.
Most brutal and ferocious beast, all that preceded merely was a treat.
Mission complete. I'm ready. Return to Shadow now.
I am satisfied with the results of this trial and bid you return.
Chaos shall be pleased. Till tomorrow. Transfer me. I'll take it from here. to focus. Delivery. Olympus, I accept this message. Stronger. Silver shines. Hungry for more, Charybdis? Odysseus and his crew.
If there really is another age that's coming up, then I say bring it on. True love never changes or goes out of style, no matter how much everything else does. Just stick with me and we'll be fine.
Yes. This way. Okay. The Black Flagship.
You think just because you've been cozying up to me at the Crossroads that I'm gonna let up on you here? Well, you're wrong, babe. I know what you're trying to do.
You know what I'm trying to do because I've plainly and repeatedly explained to myself. And yet you still pretend as though there's something much more complicated going on.
Oh, and now you're trying to guilt trip me to top it off. Well, I don't need to take that kind of guff from you. Nobody pushes me around, get it? Watch your step, babe.
Return to Shadow now.
Another trial successfully completed, Spawn of Hades.
Chaos got their way. I can see even deeper now. Next trial coming up. For my family. Grand Auntie Hestia. More and more I wonder, what would it have been like if you were always in my life? Perhaps I would have grown up quicker of wit, or happier. May we yet get to know each other like we knew each other all along.
I never wanted kids, you know, dearie. And you're not about to make me second guess what's more than probably the smartest choice I ever made, mouthing off to me the way you did just then. Now take your blasted boon and off with you. You found those little Weaver sisters, did you now? Just when I thought they left the lot of us for good. Don't quite know what to make of their new prophecy, but time eventually will always tell with those.
Fired up. Looks like a new path out. Enchanted for the night.
When my sisters and I and your father and his brothers first slew Kronos long ago, it was an ugly victory, but ushered in an age in which Olympus ruled. Now it seems another age is nigh, and I have yet to see a perfect one.
This is for you. You have grown in experience so much using your craft that you managed even to rouse ever-sleeping Hypnos from his dreams. Mother Nyx has notified me that he is now back at his post, though with considerable makeup work.
Together we shine.
Together we shine.
Be again at peace. That light. Apis, I accept this message. Splinter. Just a small sip. In the name of Hades. Flame of the hearth. Until we meet again.
You've a question?
You've had those flames for quite a while, haven't you, Hecate? Are they from your place of origin?
They lighted my way in my youth, and even still. Care for your possessions, and they may last you a good while.
I always wondered why none of the aspects of the nocturnal arms I'd discovered were yours.
Try not to dwell on it too much, lest it scatter your mind to no end. But yes, these flames and I do not truly belong. And for that very reason, I suspect the Fates figured me out. Cross flames awaken! To me, my sisters.
Phase shift.
Pardon the interruption. Selene, smite you. Well done. Return to Shadow now.
Into the purse. And done. Going. Return to Shadow now.
I was sufficiently amused by your attempt.
Chaos trial done.
Hey, what's the
Concealer, Sir Knight.
Sister.
Where'd you come from?
Want to join me at the taverna for a bottle of ambrosia? I enjoyed our previous outing.
I enjoyed it too, but it was kind of a lot, being in that crowd. Still a little drained from last time, I think.
some moon dust. Order approved. Become the strength and nourishment of beasts. Bubble away.
Shipment of supplies came in whilst you were out.
All grown up. The unseen. The pitch black stone transported me.
You may proceed immediately, Spawn of Hades.
The air's thick.
Depths, Flower. Even Poseidon has turned his back on what lurks in that corner of the sea. Does such a path truly lead deeper into hell? Lord Ares, when mortals on opposing sides all pray to you for victory, how do you choose whom to bless? I trust this offering has no such complications.
Such gifts are welcome to a point. Mortals believe they can gain favor from me, but it is their own will to fight that most determines how quickly they die. I appreciate your interest in these smaller details. Pain and death contain so many mysteries, my kin. Each satyr, each harpy whose life you take, their sacrifice has something to teach us. And you have learned voraciously. May our studies continue far into the future.
The scent of blood. Pinhead's there. In the name of Hades. for the battle to come. Tuna, time to shine. Gods, what a monster. Cold comfort. Sparks are up. The master craftsman's gift. Olympus, I accept this message. Going in. Come on, cat. Almost out of here. Don't you have any new material yet, Skiller? You'd likely garner a much bigger audience if you had a few more songs.
Shut up! We have more songs than you can count. You're just not ready for them yet. Nobody is. Perfection takes time, lady.
But perfection is always out of reach. If you keep pursuing it, you'll never get there. You must have a work in progress you could play instead of the same old stuff.
The same old stuff? Did you just hear that, gal? I think she meant to say your greatest hits or your all-time classics, didn't she? You just don't get it, lady. We're here to please. Please welcome the very special guest!
Let's even be honest.
peace and quiet. There. And check. Return to Shadow now.
As far as possible, continue to expand.
Chaos trial. Check. Trial set. Here already.
The influence of strife spreads rapidly but can be slowed.
You shouldn't have crossed me.
While back your brother came to us for help. What's his name? Zagreus? I wasn't having it. This family's problems would disappear overnight if we could just stop getting in each other's business. Felt bad sitting it out though.
I accept this gift. Breaking through. Olympus, I accept this message.
Could easily be turned to ice, you know. I'd like to see the enemy's fleet sail across it then. But I'm told we have to cool it with the cataclysms for a while. Mortals and their begging.
Good.
The sea rift that Poseidon carved out, but we mustn't get spotted working too closely together. And besides, you're helping us with every deck you swap, so cheers!
Sure. Feast on this ship, not me. Gila said hi.
In Lady Demeter, you've a fierce supporter, young lady. Already blessed you, sure enough. She's like the enduring winter, that one. But meeting her granddaughter thus has reminded her of fairer seasons, I think.
I sure could use your aid. Olympus, I accept this message. Shamblers. Not this. As expected. Greater strength. The foremost ship.
It's the nightly special. The rail switched up on me again. Hey, what if this is my true aspect and the other one is for somebody else? This one's even got a face like mine and wings.
Look, the only reason you can sometimes use this aspect is the Oath of the Unseen. Can't you feel the fear in the night?
All I feel right now, babe, is an overwhelming urge to turn you into little crispy slices with this thing. You think I care about some oath? What am I, Nyx?
by her.